A taco? No.
Guac and a hard roll.
Oh, guac and a hard roll. Yes!
2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sleepy Cast. My name is Matt. I'm here with Tam.
Please. My name is Sleepy Tam.
Sleepy Tam. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My name is Snoozy Matt.
Snoozy Matt. Snoozy Matt and Sleepy Tam. And we've got invisible, very silent Andy sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Away from a microphone.
Andy lost his voice, so he's here for moral support, but he can't talk.
Give us a clap, Andy.
Thanks.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Andy. By the way, use a bitch. Comedy.
And he can't even say anything to defend himself.
You know what? We should probably end the podcast. We're not going to top that.
I agree.
No.
What do you think, Andy? No? Keep going? All right, that sounds great.
Nice. So, I don't know why, but God, I'm tired on podcast days.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I get up this time, like, throughout the week, and I am much more tired on podcast days than other days. And I don't think I party that hard on Saturday nights.
What?
Yeah.
Not a Saturday night, go out and get her. Mm-hmm.
Look, Tam.
Yeah.
When you turn 26,
Right.
things happen.
In the distant future of 2 years.
In the distant future, when you are my age.
Right.
You know,
older and wiser.
Start to get a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
Start to get a little more tired.
Right.
Start to get a little wiser.
I'm none of that now.
Yeah. Oh no, you'll be though. You'll be. You will have a black belt in wise.
I'm nowhere
Very
near
soon.
where I'm gonna be.
And you will wake up more tired when you are the ripe old age of 26. Could you imagine what Andy feels like?
At 27?
20? Is he 27?
Is he?
Or is he 28?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm not friends with that asshole.
God damn it. I thought we were all 2 years apart.
Are we?
I think. I should know this because Andy's been my friend for almost 10 years.
That's okay. He's not even here to defend himself.
He's
right?
not.
Are you upset at this, buddy?
No?
No
All
clap?
right.
All right. There you go.
Well, and the thing is, if it turns out he is 28, I was right.
He was born in 1834.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's 28.
Oh, okay.
He was born 2 years before me.
Well,
oh my god, he's married. So, yeah, could you imagine how Andy feels?
I can't.
He's basically planned his funeral already.
Right.
Yeah. The ripe old age of 28.
Mm-hmm. I get to be the best man.
The best man
At his funeral. Yeah.
He comes in here with oxygen tanks. It's basically sad. He should be put down.
We get to throw the weekend at Bernie's for him. That's like the bachelor party.
So Andy posted some pictures from the Mall of America. I really want to ask him about the Pokestop situation.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure they're massive.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's just one on the Snoopy ride. Like you constantly have to ride. The line for the Snoopy ride grew like 1 million times larger.
There's like 100 people trying to fit into like one little spot for the Pokestop.
Yeah, it's funny. You ever been to the mall?
No.
I've been one time. As I yawn professionally into the microphone. I've been one time. It was fun. I went with an ex, so like.
Technically, we don't get paid, so we're not professionals.
Oh my god. I'm gonna yawn whenever the fuck I want now.
Although I take that back, I think we have accumulated about 8 cents in Google AdSense. But we have not actually got paid that 8 cents.
Right.
Because they're not going to cut us a check for 8 cents.
Why not?
I hear cost effective.
That's bullshit. That's
It's
bullshit.
it's
We've been
not,
promised
so-
money. We've been promised funds. How are we gonna launch 3-hit combo into the future without this revenue?
It's
this
my
ad
money,
revenue.
and I want it now.
It's my money, Google.
And so we're like somewhere in between amateur and professional.
All right.
Like we've earned money, but we haven't actually received it. As you were saying, though,
We should get a sponsor.
we should. I have been saying, like, no one can bitch at me for selling out when I eventually sell out, because I've been saying for years that I can't wait to sell out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, can't wait.
I would love to sell out too.
Yeah, it'd be fun. And then we'd be like,
What if we just sold Andy?
Andy, you down with that? Yes, 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 yes.
He's got a limited vocabulary right now.
I mean, if like we were to have a sponsor, like I'd try and make it relevant, but I would not be opposed to being like,
Tostitos pizza rolls
yeah,
are pretty fucking good. Tostitos pay us.
hey, anyone, Pantene Pro V.
Maxwell Coffee. The coffeeist to the max. Well,
And Skylar and I were really pushing paste salsa at one point.
I would totally be down for a pace. The taste you put in your face.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
that's exactly it. The taste you put in your face. Paste salsa.
Pace salsa. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Um,
Do they like it when you curse in their ads?
I think it depends on the product.
There you go.
I'm gonna guess paste salsa does not. I'm gonna guess there's a lot of advertisers that would not want us to advertise.
Just because of
If
our
they-
content?
If they listen to the podcast, yeah. I mean, you got like, you got much cursing, and then you have Andy talking about fisting. Andy, shut up. Yeah, and I'm not willing to sell out that hard. I'm not willing to change the podcast for a sponsor.
I think that would be the true definition of selling out.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we don't change the podcast, I can be like, I didn't sell out.
What's
I
the...
bought in.
What's... That's silly. Oh, what's the like craziest podcast memory you have? Like, I would use the word raunchiest, but it doesn't have to be.
God, that's an amazing question.
Isn't it? You've been doing it for much longer than I have, because you're, of course, 2 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
You've had 2 more Earth rotations of podcasting than I have.
It's true. Yeah, I've been doing it for 7 years now.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
That's a bit.
2009.
The internet wasn't even a thing in 2009.
I know, it was crazy. We used to put the podcast on stone tablets and throw them at people.
Wrap the transcript on a bird. Toss it.
Craziest podcast memory.
Or funniest.
Or funniest.
Like something that's just memorable.
I do remember that time. Man, you were actually there. When Skylar was like, you have to listen to the moment, but it was like one thing on top of the other that was either hilarious or completely wrong. And to the point where he eventually got to, like, you're welcome, Somalia. But we were talking about Kuwait.
Yeah.
We had a download in Kuwait. Just, that was just like the cherry on top. Like I said, you actually have to listen to that moment. But actually, one of the craziest moments was like the 3rd episode I ever did. And it was every few minutes, it was after Andy turned 21. Every few minutes, he would do a beer bong. And so by the end of the episode, he was just completely wasted. And that was, I swear to God, that was like the 3rd episode I ever did.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Although, I mean, if you listen to best ofs, there's a ton of really good shit. I'm trying to think of like one specific. I don't know, man. It's all been good.
Mine is whenever me and Andy went back about that mom helping her daughter get into a porno.
Oh God. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I think about that like, I don't know,
daily.
once every 2 months or something. I just crack myself up.
Yeah, that was good. I was
Don't make me get your father involved.
yeah. I was telling a friend of mine last night, like, I don't think I'm a narcissist, but sometimes I'm like a huge ass narcissist because I will listen to our own podcast and laugh at my own jokes.
One of my favorite things that I do is I'll listen to an old podcast and I'll have banter with you two while I'm talking, and it's the same banter I say in the podcast, and I'm like, fuck yes, I'm funny. God damn it, yes.
So good at
That is
this.
exactly what I would have said and did say, and it hit. Oh, let's go.
Nice. So, Narcissism cast here. Combo.
Narcissist sleepy cast.
Nurse is sleepy.
We're sleepy and we're damn good at it.
So I'm going to be honest. This is kind of a slow news week, but do you want to get into gaming?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Gaming news so great, you'll be coming back for more. This is gaming news.
All right, what do we got here first? Sorry, I should have actually scrolled down and paid attention. Nintendo acquires JustNet for $46.5 million.
What's that?
JustNet is a production and distribution network native to Japan,
Cool.
and it's likely that Nintendo acquired it to assist in the rollout of its upcoming console, codenamed NX.
X gonna give it to you. Throw them up. Throw up the X's.
Prior to the acquisition, the company was probably best known for making anime figurines.
Ooh. Can we hear Amiibo support?
Amiibo.
I recently got an Amiibo last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got Blueberry Coyote.
Blue. Are we talking about Falco?
Lucario.
Lucario. Ah. Blueberry Coyote. So that'll be nice. They're purchasing 70% of JustNet shares when its fiscal year begins in April of 2017.
That's sweet. They're definitely going to be making some high-end Amiibo figures.
Some high-end meebs, man.
Oh, yeah. Cannot wait.
So this next story, PlayStation Network has come out with two-factor authentication. Because PSN's constantly getting hacked. I would like to just tell everyone that if you have the opportunity, just use two-step authentication on anything you got.
Yeah.
So you don't get hacked.
Right.
Google Authenticator is pretty nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, because you could put a bunch of different apps in there. So, I have Amazon, Facebook, and Discord,
MySpace?
and MySpace.
Tinder?
Not Tinder.
No, not Tinder?
Yeah, I like to play dangerously on
No.
Tinder. Yeah.
Nice. Be
Well-
careful, that's how you catch something.
And I'm worried. I'm not worried about getting hacked because I think if I get hacked on Tinder, someone will be able to pick up chicks better than me.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Next thing you know, they're at my door. I'm like, "Thank you, hacker."
Thank you, hacker. And they're like, get in my van. Do you at least bring some chocolate and some roses? No, but I brought chocolate flavored lube for me.
My favorite. Hell, I just eat that all day. Just into my mouth. You'll soon be able to make and play Halo 5 maps on Windows 10. Starting Thursday, September 8th, PC players will be able to dip their toes in Halo 5 Guardians map making.
Dude, you know what they should do for the Halo series?
Yeah.
They should come out with a big bundle of games like Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. They could even remaster 2 if you wanted. Wouldn't that be really cool?
No.
No. No, it wouldn't.
No, that would not be cool.
No?
In fact, I think it would be a disaster.
Yeah. Probably if they broke the game by not letting you play online with your friends
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah, I think that would be a big issue.
That sounds cool though.
No,
Halo 5 on
does
10,
not sound. No,
on 10 thing. Did you get Halo 5?
No,
No?
I did not.
You just didn't care?
Yeah,
After the Master Chief Collection, you're like, "Phew,
I just didn't.
sorry, dude.
I was done.
But what about Cortana? You gotta save her.
I
spoilers or something. I don't know.
I can look her up on YouTube if I really want Cortina.
She's on my smartphone. They can't kill her.
They can't. That's true.
Hey, we killed her in the last Halo. Let's double down on this smartphone thing.
I just if I ever miss her, I just search Cortana Rule 34 and
Right. That's actually my background.
it's all good.
My home screen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Just the Google search, not like
The
a single. It's the line of
It's
text.
just the links and everything.
Just a reminder.
There's
Never
a lot
forget.
of Xbox One deals going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Well, as we all know, the new Xbox One S is coming out soon.
Right. The S stands for hope.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, well, on Earth it's an S. The cheapest option today is on Newegg. The Xbox One 500 gigabyte Name Your Game bundle. That's the bundle where you get a choice of a free game from a list of 4. Newegg has the price down to $259.99.
Nice.
And it's tossing in yesterday's release to Madden NFL 17 and last year's Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I heard Syndicate was not bad. It was
Really?
not good, but not bad. It was like classic Assassin's Creed. And you know, like when you drink too many Cokes, it stops tasting like Coke.
Yeah.
Even though Coke is pretty good on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's mediocre on the first one, but it really fixed everything on the second one. Yeah, that's what Assassin's Creed's like. Like too much Coca-Cola. Not cocaine, as I implied.
The DualShock 4 PC wireless adapter is up for order on Amazon. It is an adapter to use your PlayStation 4 controller on your PC wirelessly.
That's very cool.
According to the listing, the adapter officially releases on September 19th. It's priced at $24.99, which is right in line with the cost of the Xbox adapter for the same thing. Ooh, although the Xbox adapter allows use for 8 controllers, Sony allows use for 1.
Yeah, because you only need one.
Well, sometimes you have friends.
I never have
I
friends.
don't know if you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Although, honestly, on PC, you're not normally
Right.
playing with friends.
Right.
Although Andy and I did play Injustice on my PC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Speaking of fighting games, I recently played King of Fighters 14.
Oh, yeah?
That game is surprisingly fun. Yeah.
Surprisingly fun.
Yeah, I've never played a King of Fighters, and I'm a Street Fighter kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, another side-scrolling fighting game. Obviously, Ken Masters is the best character. No, it's fun. There's a huge cast of characters, all that do different things. It's pretty well balanced. The character that I play is kind of busted, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I play Athena.
Oh, my God.
She's a Japanese pop star, but
Yeah.
has the spirit of the goddess Athena in her.
I had
She's
an
so
idea she
wise.
was some sort of Japanese when you started making all those friggin'... Oh, God. Imagine, like, what Japanese girls do, and Tam's over here doing that.
Yata. I also play Athena in that new card game that I play, so that's why I picked her up. And she's busted in this game, so cool.
You know what's a good game? Is Power Stone.
Yeah?
It's a good fighting game. It's kind of Smash Brothers-y, but it came out for the Dreamcast.
The 4 characters, like very 3D top-down view.
Yeah, but there's, like, do you mean 4
playable characters.
4 playable?
No, 4 people. 4 people on the screen at a time.
Yeah, there's 4 people.
And it's like a 3D top-down view looking like this, and you got like pick up barrels and stuff in the environment and throw.
Mm-hmm.
I played that game one time.
Yeah.
One time. At a friend's house, didn't know what it was
Mm-hmm.
called, and then like, I don't know, that friend turned into a ghost or something, and I'd never played it again. And I had no idea what it was called, but it's one of those nostalgic games that you're like, fuck, what is this?
God, I missed that.
Power Stone.
I
Time to go get the port.
I pirated it for my Dreamcast.
That's funny.
Yeah. By the way, if anyone else gets Dreamcast, extremely easy to burn games.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna stop you?
Right. Mr. Dreamcast.
Yeah. Well, is Sega gonna stop you for a system that's not supported anymore?
Right. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sega can't even stop themselves from making more Sonic games.
I don't know. These two Sonic games that are coming out, at least the 2D one, looks true to form. I've never been a Sonic fan, but I can understand the appeal of Sonic. The 2D one, Sonic Mania, looks pretty solid.
Maybe the 2D ones I can understand.
And I beat the shit out of Sonic Adventure Battle 2 for the GameCube. I fucking loved that game, dude. That was my edgy side. I was like a big Shadow fan. Well, actually, to be honest, I hated Shadow. First time I saw him, I was like, he looks dumb.
What a total edgelord.
Why does he skate? He should run. He's got like fucking hover boots. What's happening here?
Pokemon Go made record profits in its first month.
Hold on. There was an awkward pause. I don't like this. Oh no, here comes bad news.
But they have lost over 10 million daily players.
Oh. That's okay.
Is it okay? Actually, it is okay because
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
totally
over,
okay.
I have over 30 million.
Yeah. 30 million, and these are more dedicated. I mean, he got the casuals back off. Like, and I know that sucks, and the casuals are what support the game, but now they can start implementing, like, gyms are going to be tougher, so that means that you have to play the game better. So you'll just get more out of your experience instead of just going through just mollywopping gyms.
The problem is I want to keep playing, but I have no reason to keep playing.
What do you mean?
Because there's never any Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I open the app, and then, like, a couple Rattata show up, and I'm just like, the fuck's the point? And then I just close the app.
Yeah. I don't play because it fucks with my data.
Really? Your data?
Yeah.
I have not had a data problem with it, but I have had a battery problem.
Well, I mean, I use data out the wazoo, and it's just another thing that does it. I have to like pick my poisons. I'm constantly listening to podcasts, constantly.
I only listen to our podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I download twice and listen once.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I listen twice and download 0 times because I get it on YouTube.
Alrighty, that is all we have for gaming news. Like I said, slow news week. Now let's go into the slow news week for technology.
I am programmed for your pleasure.
Floppy disks, CDs.
Oh God,
and
Andy, you
Blu-rays.
can talk again.
This is technology news.
Please assume the position.
Okay, so I didn't even know this is a thing that's possible, but the FBI raids SAT critic over leaked test questions. The FBI executed a search warrant on the home of...
You said executed, and I was like, oh my god. Ended on a much happier note than I thought.
the home of Manuel Alfaro, former executive director of assessment, design, and development at the College Board, which develops the SAT, an aptitude test for college-bound high schoolers. Alfaro, who left his job developing parts of the SAT in February 2015, has been a vocal critic of the College Board. It's unclear if he is related to the massive leak of SAT test questions that Reuters uncovered earlier this month. The FBI seized computers and other materials from Alfaro's phone. I did not know that this... I didn't know the FBI could get involved in that. I mean, I guess
they have a Department of Education, right?
Yeah.
And you think the Department of Education is going to go bust in some doors and slap some hands with rulers? I bet
it's quite possible.
I bet they're like,
Tell
hey,
everyone they have lunch detention.
we're the... No! Don't make me stay 5 minutes before lunch.
I guess. I didn't know, like, is the College Board part of the Department of Education?
I mean, probably the same way that, like, the food industry works. Like, you've got private companies and you got this overarching government thing that's like, hey, we're here to make sure that everything's fair and balanced. We exist. We're Big Brother.
I guess I could see that. It just seems a little weird to me. Like, they kick down the door. I'm like, did you leak test questions?
Well, I mean...
I'm like, yes, I did. I leaked test questions. I wrote them on the bathroom stall.
He probably... For a good time, put C to answer 12.
Yeah. For a good time, X equals 3.
Yeah, I can see both, but it really depends on his contract. Did he break the law? Could he get what could happen? What was in the test questions? Blah blah blah. There's so many details that just reading the paragraph that we read in the article doesn't. We could easily dive into this probably all day, and then have more of a clear answer.
There is a excerpt from Reuters here. They said, Alfaro has contacted officials of 7 state governments in recent months, accusing the College Board of making false claims about its test when bidding for public contracts with the states. The College Board, he alleged, misled the states about the process it used to create the questions for the new version of the SAT, resulting in an inferior exam. He also aired those allegations publicly, largely through postings on his LinkedIn account. Well, you know what? We don't even take the SAT in Midwest country.
No.
We take the ACT.
Nope.
Which is just another fucking test.
Yeah, it is. Act.
Yeah. It's the same fucking shit. You know, I actually took it twice. And I didn't get a bad score on my first one, but I was like, I'll try again, see if I can get a better score. I wasted the time because I got a worse score.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, so...
Better guesses?
The second time I was taking the fucking test, this dude next to me was eating bagels. The whole test.
You wanted a bagel?
No, but he was like...
He had 24 bagels in his bag.
He was chewing with his mouth open.
Oh, my God.
Like, for hours. And then he was chewing gum. And I could not... I swear to God, I could not focus on the test. And I was like, I'm so glad I've already taken this once, because if I bomb this, I already have the other score.
Just like, hey, can I have a bagel?
Yeah. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Just take the bagel and just throw it.
Slap him in the face with a bag of bagels. And not only that, but the bagels were from Panera, which is where I was working at the time, so it's like my work was following me. Get out of here. Go.
His work was determined to make you fail.
This is school time.
I can't even remember if I took the ACT, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
Was that an in-class thing, or did you have to do it in extra?
You had to do it on your own time.
Oh, then I super didn't. I never did that. No. Absolutely not.
I did, because I had some grand idea that I was going to get into a university and finish a degree in 4 years.
I didn't have that idea.
Which, instead, I made it to a community college and finished a degree in 6 years.
Nice.
No. 8 years.
8 years.
The 8-year plan works, everybody.
8-year plan works.
Yeah. So, have you heard about Trump's doctor?
No, but I wanna.
So, first
Does he
of all,
have small hands too?
I can't tell. First of all, this guy looks like... Is he the scientist from Independence Day? Come take a look at him. He's around the corner here.
Let me take this walk around 18. Holy shit.
Yeah. Doesn't he look...
Willie Nelson?
It's Willie Nelson's half-brother.
Yeah.
Twice removed.
He's got normal-sized hands.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, there's something... First of all, apparently he gave Trump his bill of health, while in a limo in, 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not the story here. That is not the story here. It's actually a little bit weirder. See, you know that picture we were just looking at?
That you can't see, but we can, because we're special and you're not.
Well, I'm going to try and explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a computer screen behind him.
Okay.
Anyone who's ever used Windows XP can tell he has Windows XP.
Okay.
Turns out, Windows XP could be a violation of HIPAA.
No way.
HIPAA requires that healthcare professionals stay on top of security.
That's so funny.
Microsoft stopped supporting Windows XP back in 2014. Which means the fact that he hasn't upgraded to a more recent operating system with continued security support could be a violation of HIPAA.
Wow.
And it does mention here he wrote his ridiculous and infamous note about Trump's health in 5 minutes in December. But regardless, that fucking picture.
That's so funny.
It's just...
That's his profile picture on Facebook.
It's just Windows XP in the background. They're like, actually...
I think it's absolutely crazy, the links that, like, the internet sleuths out there. Like, hey, this is wrong.
Yeah.
The operating system in this picture that you took.
If I would have saw it, I probably would have been like, huh, he still got XP, huh? You know, like...
I just looked at that picture for, I don't know, 30 seconds and didn't care at all. I was too busy looking at those white...
I mean, I was admittedly trying to get you to look at the dude.
Yeah.
But still, if I had seen that picture for a longer amount of time, I might have noticed it. I might have been like, oh, that's weird. But some people know HIPAA a lot better than I do.
Yeah.
Not many people.
Right.
I was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But
top 10% in the country.
Yeah.
There aren't that many people now that you've given a number and I gave a percent.
So Vogue Brazil photoshopped models to look like they have disabilities. In an effort,
I'm sure this isn't offensive.
in an effort to promote the 26 Paralympics, Vogue Brazil decided to launch a photo campaign highlighting Renato Leite and Bruna Alexandre, 2 Brazilian Paralympic athletes. But instead of just putting them in the campaign, the magazine used 2 able-bodied models and photoshopped them to look like them.
They couldn't take 30 minutes out of their schedule doing push-ups and dolphin rows in order to take a picture. Why did Brazil? I don't know. Why not just have a little animated thing of the handicapped guy in the wheelchair get up and go get it on the rings? That would have been cool. Okay, it's the Paralympics. We're cool too. We're still more athletic than half of America.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That they even bothered to take the time to... You couldn't have just taken a picture?
Yeah.
Hey, you two, come here. Snap. Done. Paralympics.
I don't know. Or even, like, make a drawing. Like,
Yeah.
have a little doodle or a sketch or something. Just go to Google Art. Like, clip art. Paralympics.
All right. So that was the slow week in technology news.
Was that last one? Did that last one count because it was photoshopped?
It was like a Photoshop news story to look like technology.
Right. I liked how meta that story was.
All right, let's go to the 2 slow news stories I have.
From all around the world.
Oh, great Odin's Raven.
And Florida.
It's so damn hot.
This is news.
All right, so a woman who unleashed crickets on a New York City train says it was all a prank.
You got pranked, bro.
A woman who sparked mass transit chaos when she brought live crickets and worms into a New York subway car Wednesday and subsequently flew into a rage has revealed she is an actress who staged the incident to prove a point.
Hold on. Let me guess the point. Fishing sucks. Hold on. We need to find a more vegan diet for snakes. People care too much about crickets and not worms because crickets were in the headline of the article and worms were not. How close was I?
I gotta be honest. I cannot find... Okay, it was a social experiment. Yeah.
Read it all. Read it all.
It's a long-ass article. She called the whole thing a social experiment, saying it made a point about how poorly people react in emergencies and how little people actually care about each other.
Oh my fucking god, there's worms on the ground! Leave the women and children. Us men will make a society all to ourselves.
For example, when there was a man that was pretending to attack her, she says nobody intervened. She doesn't need to do a social experiment on this because it's already called something. I think it's the the standby effect. God, what is that called?
The Streisand effect.
No.
Global warming.
But it's the effect that when if you were walking down an alleyway and it was just that woman, her attacker, and you're more likely to do something than if it was 15 people watching.
Because nobody else is moving in.
Yeah, because everyone assumes someone else is going to do something.
Right.
And so, like, people will pull out their phones and shit, but nothing actually happens.
Yeah. And
So,
did somebody actually attack her, or was
it was
an actor?
It was a stage attack.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I thought somebody was just really pissed off about these crickets.
so the main point I have here is I hate when people do something annoying or mean and go, "It's just a prank, bro." Like, no, that was not a prank.
Pranked.
Yeah, gotcha. It's just a prank, bro. Like when someone's being a dick, and they're like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around." Like, jokes are funny. You're being a dick.
Yeah, I sometimes cross the line,
Yeah,
and then somebody and somebody gets like genuinely offended. Like the most important thing is he's got to stop, like full brakes on everything, and be like, "Hold on,
yeah,
the things that I was saying were in jest. The things that I were doing were in jest. You can't be like, haha, it was a prank,' and then do it again. Like that's where you like really push people's buttons. You got to give them a good 2 minutes, and then point at their shirt and flick them in the nose again. Gets mad every time.
So the end of this article, apparently this actress is homeless. And the end of this article says, it's unclear whether acting like a caricature of a person with mental illness and inadvertently causing mass panic will have any net positive outcomes for anyone who is homeless.
How did she afford the crickets and worms? Or was she so devoted to this character she went and found all these crickets and worms?
I don't know.
I want to remind everybody there were worms in the story, and the news article did nothing to promote it. Worm lives matter too.
Yeah, I'm still trying to skim the article to really find her train of thought here. But she doesn't really have much of one.
Don't you mean a subway of thought? Wasn't she on a subway?
Yeah, but it's still a subway train, right? Like, is that what?
All right, then give me more details. When I think of trains, I think of Thomas and his weird ass face.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Tam, have you ever done stupid to impress a girl?
Have I ever done stupid?
Did I say done stupid?
Done stupid.
Well,
I've done stupid things.
Tell you what, I have done stupid within the last 30 seconds.
I've done stupid things, but I've never pretended to be stupid to impress a girl.
Well, you don't have to pretend. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, podcast over.
I don't get it.
A 22-year-old University of Pittsburgh student was reportedly trying to attempt to woo a lady when he leaped between two buildings around 2 a.m. on Tuesday. Quote, The young man met a girl, brought her up to a rooftop, and decided to impress her by leaping from one roof to the next.
Huh. Did you make it, Peter Parker?
His name is Grant Birdsong. Birdsong seems to have misjudged the distance. He fell into the space between the two buildings and became wedged between a Brugger's Bagels and a Qdoba Mexican Grill. It took rescue crews about 4 hours to free him from the space, which is 16 to 18 inches wide. The process involved breaking a hole in the Qdoba wall. When that didn't work, lowering a medic down on a rope. Birdsong suffered an ankle injury. He could be seen on camera flashing 2 thumbs up. Why? Oh, funny. Oh my god, this last sentence here. There's one unanswered question on everyone's mind. Was she impressed?
That is a great question.
It's not a great question. I'm going to guess no.
I mean, she might have been.
Oh, that was so funny when you jumped between 2 buildings and hurt your ankle and you were stuck for like 4 hours.
So should I call an Uber or?
Yeah. He's lucky. He's lucky he didn't drown.
All that puss.
Yeah.
I am doing my absolute best to think of what a rock in Qdoba would be. Because I've got a rock and a hard roll.
Oh my god.
But I can't think. I was like, a taco? No.
Guac and a hard roll.
Oh, guac and a hard roll. Yes! See, with our powers combined, we put $18 in the jar. That was a good way to end this podcast.
Speaking of good podcast moments.
Yeah? This one right now.
Bring it all full circle. Which makes me think that's probably where we're going to end it here today.
We don't even need Andy. Right, buddy?
So remember, you can find us on Facebook.
I don't know how to do sad clapping for Andy. I can feel the emotion.
So you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3HitCombo Podcast, twitter.com/3HitCombo PC. Search for us on YouTube, 3-Hit Combo Podcast, and email us, 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. So, for Tam and Invisible Andy, this is Matt, signing out.